My name's Laurence Tisi. I'm the CEO of Lumora Limited, based in Cambridgeshire. We are a spin-out from the university originally, and we now have our own 6,000-foot facility up in Ely and a R&D team. And we're developing molecular diagnostics tests for more challenging settings. Traditionally, technologies like PCR have been used to detect very low levels of pathogens and other disease markers, and these have been a huge success. The trouble is, PCR has failed really to penetrate those markets which are more cost sensitive or where the settings are less perfect. So, for example, out of main clinical laboratories and in more challenging environments. So what we've been working on is to try to simplify the molecular diagnostics process and get it more affordable and more robust. And we've had some great success with this, and we recently announced our deal with 3M for non-clinical applications. And again, that was in environments where it's very challenging, both in terms of cost and in terms of the samples and the sort of complexity of the labs involved. We're now trying to take that into clinical diagnostics with a particular reference to the other low resource settings, which include Sub-Saharan Africa and the emerging economies in India and China. There's a lot of disciplines to pull in here. A diagnostic, you have to have a holistic approach. You have to think about the sample preparation, the hardware platform, etc. But critically, underneath this all, we have to understand what is the clinical need, what do people really want, so that the diagnostic you produce is built for purpose. What's happening a lot with molecular at the moment is that they're trying to hammer PCR into settings where it doesn't meet the clinical need. It certainly doesn't meet the cost frameworks that people can tolerate. So at Lumora, we're trying to take a different approach, asking directly what people want in these settings, understanding more clearly what they can afford, who's going to be doing it and where, and saying how can our technology address those needs. And we've now developed a clinical diagnostic program for this, which we got funding for earlier in the year. So we're looking to bring molecular diagnostics, which has tremendous benefits, to people who previously wouldn't have afforded it or even thought of using it. And that's our mission. Thank you for your attention.